This is my review of the Big Cat 1200. It's a .177 caliber pellet gun that claims 1000 FPS with a lead pellet and 1200 with a PBA pellet, which stands for Performance Ballistic Alloy. I wouldn't recommend using the light pellets in this gun because they don't group very well at all, and they ruin the rifling in the steel barrel. And that's why lead's better for your gun, because it's softer. I use Crossman premium grade pointed pellets. They seem to work pretty well in this gun. This gun I got at the Walmart Super Center for $148. A little more expensive than Pyramid Air, but it came with a 3-9x40 scope instead of a 4x32, so if you're gonna get it, I recommend getting it from there. It's a much better scope. It has an adjustable zoom, hence the 3-9x40, 40 millimeters up. Here is your objective lens, and it's fully adjustable right here and right here. This is for elevation, and this is for windage. And has a 2-stage adjustable trigger. I'm not a big fan of it because it's hard to get used to, sometimes hard to pull. Well, actually on this gun it's not that hard to pull, but it works pretty well, I guess. Also, the mount, it's kind of an awkward mount. I haven't seen very many of them, but right underneath it has a hole in the gun itself, and up here, you put a screw down. That way, when it recoils, because this gun does have a little bit of recoil, about as much as a 22 maybe. And it goes in so it locks the scope in place so it doesn't slide and basically ruin your focus point if you already have it zeroed in. It's nice synthetic stock. Basically the whole gun's a synthetic type of material. It's pretty comfortable. It's a cheek pad, ambidextrous cheek pad, and yeah, rubber butt. It's not very soft. It's rubber though, because it's not hollow like most or some are. It's solid, so maybe it gives it a comfortable feel, but it doesn't really help much with recoil. Comes with scope covers. Right there. Just your standard scope covers. I wouldn't recommend using them while you're shooting, only because they do. For me, they ruin the accuracy because it's hard. They make the scope look a little different when you look through it, so it's a little different. So that might take away some accuracy. It's a rifled steel barrel. No front sight or rear sight. That's the only bad thing about this gun, but I guess it helps to get used to a scope because it's the only way you're ever going to get any accuracy. So yeah. If you can see right here, it says something. It says Gamo Big Cat velocity 1200 FPS with PBA and 1000 FPS with lead. I'm not sure if you can see that. Kinda, not really. So overall, it's a pretty nice gun. I would recommend it to anyone who wants a cheap, semi-cheap, pretty good pellet gun. So yeah, and I killed a lot of birds with it. It's pretty good for plinking. And yeah, it's a nice gun. I like it. I probably would rather have like something with sights, just so I have that option, but I guess it wouldn't really matter once I put the scope on, because what we did, we put Loctite in the screws so it wouldn't come off or loosen, and we tightened them kind of tight, but we made sure not to thread them or cross thread them or ruin the threads on the screws. So that was nice also. Let's look at the pellets I use. It says Craftsman pointed premium grade lead airgun pellets. So, well, that's weird. It's backwards in my camera. Anyway. So, yeah, I'm gonna open this up.
Yay!
It's a lead pellet. I think these ones are only 7.9 grains. Something like that. So they're kind of light. They're probably about standard. I think they're standard. They do pretty good in any gun, really. They'll group well because the weight is like a perfect balance between velocity and accuracy. So that makes them nice. And I'll be doing a separate video for the shooting test because my camera can't pause and then start the same video again, so I'll be doing a separate video for the shooting test because of that reason. Otherwise, this gun groups well and it works pretty well. I would recommend it, really, yeah, to anyone who wants a nice air gun. So yeah, that's my review of the the Gamo Big Cat 1200. Nice gun. I like it. So yeah, bye.